Hello, hello, this is Rod, Live Within Your Means. Hey, look at this. I'm on the Live Within Your Means channel here on YouTube, and what is happening? But the doggone thing is saying my battery is running low, even though I've had this plugged in all night, and the doggone thing is almost dead. And when you look down here in the corner, what do we see? It doesn't really show that things are working. And in fact, this thing, look at that, it's about ready to go dead. Doggone it. And this is a newer, oh, it just went dead. This is a newer chord. And I looked at this, and doggone it, that connection right there. I was wondering what's going on. This is, the computer's been replaced. And look at that, right by my thumb. It's supposed to have three shiny little copper things. It's a newer cord. I bought it because this cord was breaking on the other side. And I thought, oh, I don't want to wait till there's a problem. So I got another cord, started using it. I've been using it for a few months. And it must have gotten some water on it because, as you can see, let's see if that zooms in anymore. No, that's about it. It's corroded right there. It's corroded on these things right here. There's a little bit of corrosion. It's not shiny like those, and one of those isn't even quite shiny, is it? And it looks like we got a little bit of stuff on there. That's because I was messing around here, and I'm not done messing around. So what we need to do is we need to get it shiny again, like, see if I can get over here. But the connections on this one that seem to be broken, they're working. So we're going to plug that in. Let's see, where is that? Get it plugged in where it's supposed to be. There we go. And the light's on. And let's get this other one cleaned up. How are we going to do this? When you've got connections that are not working, you might want to do something to get the corrosion off of this. So let's zoom back out here. And what I did is I got some CLR out here, calcium lime rust remover. This has been under the sink for quite a while. And what I also did is I got a Corel dish out. These Corel dishes are absolutely wonderful. I love them. Bought my mom a set of 16 a few years back. She still got a lot of them left. Some of them break. And they'll, she says, oh, but they break in a million pieces. But Corel dishes are absolutely wonderful. You can put them in the microwave. You can put them in the oven. They clean easily. You don't even need soap to clean them. When you've got plastic dishes, you get a little bit of grease in the water. You've got to have soap, and sometimes a lot of it to clean things off. Anyway, I poured, that's what this yellow is. I poured a little bit of CLR in here. And what we're going to do is try to clean this off. So let me zoom in here and put this on the tripod and see if we can show what I'm doing here, what's going on. So let's pull this over here. And I was trying to clean this off. That's why there's a few little threads on here, if you could see those, but with this CLR. And it doesn't seem to be just taking it right off, although it is helping. Let's clean all of those while we're at it. With this CLR, have to rinse this cutting board back off after we're done here. But get a Q-tip, and what I've done is I've just dabbed this in the CLR, that yellow stuff that's in here, right? And we want to be cleaning these off, and it doesn't seem to be working quite the way that I'd like it to. And you don't want to get this stuff on your fingers, by the way. It's just not something you want to get on your fingers. It's corrosive. And if that's the word to use, it ain't good. It's not something you want on your fingers. And if it doesn't seem to be working, what we're going to do is I'm going to wipe this back off with some tissue because I don't want to get that on my fingers. And I've got some steel wool here. And this steel wool, I've used it before. That's why it's a little bit rusty here. See, you zoom in or out. Let's see. Yeah, got a little bit of water on that before when I was cleaning some windows with that a week or two ago. And I've got more steel wool, but anyway, I'm going to use that to kind of clean this off. And I don't want that shorting it, going from one thing to the other. So I'm going to unplug this to make sure that we don't have a problem. So there we go. Well, there must be a little bit of power still in there. There we go. The light's gone off. All right. And so I'm going to see if I can just clean this off with this steel wool. After trying to use the CLR to, I don't know if the word's neutralize the corrosion, but I did see a little bit of foaming on there. In fact, one of those little things, only one of those was showing. Now there's two of them showing. Hoping I don't have to buy another cord. But we're trying to see if we can't zoom in and clean off. Now there's two of those showing. We want three, because there's three little things on there that all need to connect to that computer. What is going on? We don't want to buy a new another new cord if we don't have to, do we? And it's worth having a backup cord. So luckily I didn't wait until that cord that I had didn't work before getting another one. I didn't know I was going to run into a problem with the connection on this one, but at least I have the other one that I can plug in there. So in fact, I accidentally unplugged that and I want my computer working. So still only see two of those, and I want three to show up and have a connection here. Wow. You know, it almost looks like one of those. Let's see. That little one there next to my thumb, it almost looks like it's gone. My goodness. Is that the deal? Like it's magnetic. You get the rust, the steel grabbing on here because there's a magnet in here to help that plug in. Anyhow, I'll get a little closer. I'm kneeling down so I can see this a little bit better. I'm not sure that I see a third piece of metal in there. Try a little bit more, and I'm gonna grab the Q-tip again and see if I can't. Come on. We want all these showing. Yeah, those are actually looking good. What's the deal here? Huh. Wow. It almost looks like that little piece of copper is gone. And if that is the case, then I will have to buy another cord. It is not showing up. So let's clean this off one more time. Don't want that CLR on my fingers, do I? I still don't see much there. I'm going to grab a sharp little knife here, steak knife that has a point on it. And let's see here. Is there going to be some copper showing or not? Is it there? What do we see? Oh, it's shining a little. There's some copper there. There is some copper. Alrighty. I don't know if I just got a drop of water on that caused the corrosion or what. But I want to be careful. I certainly don't want to scrape away the metal here. But I definitely need it cleaned off so that it'll work. And as you know, I put a little CLR on that. That by itself wasn't doing much. Wow. a little bit of it's been magnetized a little at the end of this knife, and it's got little pieces, little teeny threads of steel wool. We're grabbing on the end of that. Well, I'm going to do my best cleaning this off, and then we'll see if it'll work. That steel wool wasn't touching it, was it, down inside there? I guess there's a little bit of, hopefully there's some things in the computer, you know, where this connects, where they, so you can see a little reflection on there. Yeah. Boy, what a teeny little thing. A teeny little connection. Just need the power to be able to go through all these, and maybe it doesn't have to go through all three. But my guess is that it's best if it does. We'll see if the light goes back on after I put this back on the computer there. Hopefully there's no connections inside that are getting dirty from this, but it did just come back from Best Buy. They, I believe, replaced the computer I had with one that has been refurbished. Okay, well, that is really hard to see that small. What a pain, huh, guys? Start doing the wrong one. Started scratching up there. It's like, oh, I can see those. You know, this is still a little bit hard to see. Well, I hope that's going to do it. And I'm even going to touch it again with a little bit of CLR here to, don't get on my finger. All right. We can see it, not as well as I'd like to be able to see it. I'm going to clean this off. Make sure that we have it all dried off. God, I'm tempted to use a little bit of alcohol. There we go, a little bit of my spit. Nothing like making it corrode again, right? But I want to be able to clean this off. I have to worry that there's CLR on there. Wow. Yeah, if we can use the stuff we've got rather than buy new, because these cords cost quite a bit. You go down to Best Buy, try to buy one of these cords, it's probably going to be somewhere between $25 and $60, and I don't really know how much it was. I think I had ordered it online, and it probably was around 25 bucks, but I think it was a lot more when I looked at that at the store. Okay, let's see if it works, and get my glasses back on here, and we'll try to see if it connects. Okay, so okay, that's working. So you can see there that other computer is plugged in. All right, see the cord on there that it's plugged in. And what we're going to do is unplug this one and use the one that we've tried to clean that up a little bit. And see if I can see it. There we go. In it goes. The light going on. Oh, it needs to be plugged in. That's right. Plug it in. Light goes on. Let's see if it shows whether it is connected or not. All right. That is showing that it's plugging in, right? Is it not? Oh my golly. Okay. Yeah, it's showing it's plugged in now. Alrighty. I didn't know what that little green thing is. Okay. It takes a few seconds to show that it's plugged in. Well, it is charging again, and so, you know, this cord may have to be replaced down the road, but right now we've got that cleaned off. And what a pain that it took so long, but I'll tell you what, the 15 minutes this has taken is less time than it would have taken me, and certainly, you know, didn't cost me the money that it would have to go to the store and to buy another cord. And I wouldn't have to because it's worth being prepared, right? Live within your means. We've got the extra chord here too. Now both of those work. And if you don't have an extra chord for your computer, you might want to have an extra chord. It's worth being prepared, right? That's part of being wise and living within your means. So this is Rod. Live within your means and have a wonderful day.